And there you have it. Here we are. It was just straight down that road I was on in Calumet, I think it's Calumet Grove. I set the GPS for Nancy Lopez, and literally it was maybe a mile, if that. I was here like in just a couple of minutes. But there's the sign, there's the entrance to Nancy Lopez Country Club, which is part of the Villages, and it is golf cart accessible. And for Village residents to play here, you get a discount, or you can buy the priority membership, which a lot of the big time players, that's what they usually buy. By that I mean, if he played 3 times a week, 2 times a week, it averages out with the discounts you get. So there you go, Nancy Lopez. Now, just around the entrance here, that building you see to the left, right up there, that's the country club itself, the restaurant, the pro shop. They have outside seating on a veranda outside, which is just beautiful. I would try to get a picture, but there's a golf ambassador sitting over here under a shade tree. And if I get walking out on a golf course, he'll say something. So we'll just kind of walk through the parking lot here. And you can see it starting to come into view here. Well, I don't want to walk across the flowers. And it's around lunchtime, so a lot of golf cart traffic here. But there's the veranda. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Okay, hopefully that'll help. Well, got my phone. I forgot my camera. So I'm trying to hold as steady as I can. But there's part of the veranda where you can sit out. And they have them all the way down there. And then of course the veranda goes, I think it goes all the way around. So it's really a unique, and it's a gorgeous country club. I've been here, truthfully, I hate to say this, I've only been here once. That was way back when they first opened up. The restaurant is just inside the viewing area right here, behind that fence. That's where the restaurant is inside the seating area. I went in there and we had something for lunch. We wanted to try it out, like everybody does when something new opens up. And I wasn't really impressed. That's just me, and that was, golly, when this place first opened up, that was, how many years ago was that? 15 years ago, 10 years ago, been a while. So I'm sure that they probably improved a lot since then. Right here at Nancy Lopez, this is one of the many hundreds of golf cart tunnels they have in all over the Villages to go from one side of a highway to the other side of a highway. The tunnel system goes underneath the highway. That road you see out front is Buena Vista Boulevard, I believe. Let me get closer. And all the tunnels are numbered, so if there's a problem with any of them, they can give them that number and they know exactly where to go. Yeah, that's Buena Vista Boulevard. You see where it says that on the sign? I don't know if I can hold this camera still enough. Right there, that green sign above the tunnel tells you what road that is above and the tunnel. Also, the difference in the tunnel systems up here, as they move further south, they made changes. One of the things, if you'll notice in the tunnel itself, you see like a curb going down the middle of the tunnel. Supposedly to keep you from drifting over to the other person's lane, I would suppose. That's the safety feature of it, I suppose. Well, they've done away with that as they move further south. Another thing that people need to know is up here, the tunnels are shorter. In other words, from the ground level here to the top of the tunnel there is shorter. And also when you curve, you lose a little bit of your height right there. So if you come down with one of them jacked up golf carts that's up 3 inches higher than normal or whatever, you may want to double check the tunnel heights before you start driving around. You may be okay in some tunnels and you may not be okay in other tunnels. Now down where we're at, the tunnels are taller. and up here they are shorter. Also, you'll see things up here that we don't have and we don't want. There's a lot of places up here in the golf cart lanes will be speed bumps. In some cases, maybe I see where they are a good reminder, but in other cases, they're just a real pain. They just make no significant difference in the driving or the safety of where they're at all. But it is what it is up here. Just know that. Further south, we have no speed bumps, and we don't want those speed bumps. We don't need them. People just need to pay attention to where they're at and what they're doing. As I turn around here, this is their neighborhood pool right here, which is pretty significant because people will go in here and they'll line up tables and things like that, and they'll take a lunch in there. You'll see people sitting right here. I don't know who they are, and I don't want to invade their privacy, but they're having lunch right there. Down where we're at, you don't hardly ever see that. I'm not sure if we're allowed to, but I'm not sure that we're not allowed to. You just don't see it. And in the older areas, like the historical area, when we rented a house up there for many years, we saw it all the time. Also in their family pool area, they have an overlook or an overhang on the, I don't know what that is over there. But anyway, the people in there are having lunch where the umbrella's at. And they're in the pool. And by the way, today is December 31st. It's New Year's Eve day. And the temperature out here is just perfect. I don't know what it is. A little breeze. I'm going to say in the mid to high 70s. Just letting you know what our temperatures generally is. Now over there in that parking lot, all right, can you see it? Where's it at? Not sure I can see it. Anyway, there's a trailer right over in that area right there. That is Village's Homegrown. That's Village's Homegrown right over there. They got the trailer parked there, and that's where you can go in and get homegrown tomatoes, whatever vegetables are growing down there in the hothouse. And they move that trailer from one spot to another throughout the week. I don't know if there's a calendar that tells you where they're going to be from one day to the next. I don't know that. I don't know if they got more than one trailer. I don't know that either. There's a lot about it I don't know, but I know that I've seen them in different spots, and today I just happens to be here. So if you live in this area, you literally could bring your golf cart over here where the trailer's at and go inside and get your vegetables. Now the vegetable hothouse, I call it the hothouse, is down in the Finney area as you head down. Actually, it's not too far from Chitty Chatty village down there, and you can go down from Chitty Chatty when they get everything done, which they might have it done by now. You can go down and you can get take your golf cart down there and get them, I think. Or maybe they just load the trailer up, but I thought they was going to be open to the public. Or maybe they got a store in Wildwood where they can unload stuff. I think they do. So anyway, this is Nancy Lopez area. Let's go see what else we can find.